Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to get Bully, the Anniversary Edition, running on your PS Vita. This is going to be a step-by-step guide using the community Android port so you can play this Rockstar classic on the go. Bully is an open world game where you play as Jimmy Hopkins, a troublemaking kid dropped into Bullworth Academy, dealing with bullies, snobby cliques, and teachers while you attend classes, pull pranks, and explore the whole town around the school. For this setup, you'll need a modded PS Vita with custom firmware already installed, enough storage space on your memory card, and a few plugins. We'll go through installing the bully.vpk, copying the Android files to the correct folder, and making sure you have the plugins and basic configuration you need so the game actually boots and runs smoothly on the Vita. We're going to begin by installing a very important plugin that is necessary for us to play all of the game ports that are available on the PS Vita. That plugin is called the Shader Compiler, and if you already have this plugin, you can move on to the next step. All the timestamps will be in the description down below. The first thing we want to do is check our settings to see if we have the PSM Runtime updated to 2.01. Go under your system and under PlayStation Mobile. If your PSM Runtime package is up to date to 2.01, you can move on by installing Sharkfood, and the timestamp will be in the description down below. If your PSM Runtime package is just set to 0 or a dash, then we're going to have to move on to updating the PlayStation Mobile firmwares accordingly. We're going to begin by connecting our Vita to our PC under Vita Shell. Press Start to access the main settings, and under Select button you have two options of FTP connection or the USB connection. On your PC, ensure that your Vita is connected. Head on over to the first link and that will take you to my Google Drive for the PS Vita PSM Runtime. Under Package, click on More Actions and Download. And then you want to download the PKG Installer Launcher. So click on Download here. Find your downloaded files. You'll have the VPK for PKG Installer, and you'll have a zip folder, the package folder. And we're going to right click and extract our folder. With the new extracted folder we just created, open that up, and we're going to copy this package folder into the root of our PS Vita. Gonna hit yes, and I already have these files in here, and we're good to go. Next, we're going to copy the PKG installer. Let's copy that into the root of our PS Vita, and we are all set. Let's go back on our PS Vita. Find the PKG installer and install the VPK. Find the package installer application and run it. Next, we're going to go under Install from UXO/package. Let's open that up. On this page, we're going to select the UXO package. And here are the files that we need to install one by one. The first one we're going to install is the one at the bottom. Once that's complete, hit OK. And the next one we're going to do is the first file. Let's hit OK. Hit OK, and we're going to go back and finally select the middle package and install it. Press OK, and you should be all done. Head back into your settings and check out your PlayStation Mobile firmware. You should now be at 2.01. Head back to Vita Shell and connect to your PC. The second link in the description will take you to GitHub for the Sharkfood application. This is sharkfood.vpk. Click on this link. Finally, download a Sharkfood VPK and copy it over to the root of your PS Vita. Install Sharkfood via Vita Shell, and you should now see a new Sharkfood application installed on your PS Vita. Run that application, and it will install the shader compiler plugin automatically. And that is it. You just installed the most vital plugin for all of the game ports on the PS Vita. We're now going to move on to some other important plugins that we must install, and we're going to be installing a application called Auto Plugins 2, just because this is just an easier way to install plugins. If you don't have Auto Plugins 2, I'll have a link in the description down below. You just simply download the VPK, copy it over to your PS Vita, and install it via Vita Shell. Let's go back to our PS Vita and run Auto Plugins 2. In Auto Plugins 2, go under Vita Plugins and Install Plugins. There are two important plugins we must install. The first plugin we're going to install is called FD-Fix by the official flow. Hit X again, and install the plugin. Once that's complete, we're going to move down to the KU Bridge plugin. Hit X to install this plugin as well, and press start to restart your console so that the plugins are going to be up and running. Once your console is fully restarted, we're going to go back into Vita Shell and connect via USB or FTP to copy over the Bully files. Let's move on to the third link I provided on your PC, and we're going to download the VPK and download the data files. So click on those two links. Once you have those files downloaded, we're going to move on to the next link, which is the Bully Media File link. We're going to hit the download, and that's 1.99 gigabytes. And that will take a few minutes depending on your internet connection speed to download. Next, we're going to move on to our first Bully zip folder. Right click and extract those files. And if you don't have an extractor, I'll have links in the description down below, so you can grab one of those and install it on your PC. We're now going to move this Bully folder into our PS Vita data folder, just like that. And since I already have it, I'm just going to say no. And you should have a Bully folder within your data folder on your PS Vita. We're now going to move on to the second Bully folder. Let's extract those files. And that's going to be around 2.6 gigabytes worth of files. Excellent. Once that's complete, you're going to have two folders within your new extracted folder. And we don't have to worry about the Mac OS X folder. Just focus on the Bully folder. Let's open that. And you'll find 21 items. What we want to do is copy those items into the new Bully folder we created on our PS Vita. And your Bully folder should look something like this. And we can go back to our PS Vita to install the Bully VPK. Back on Vita Shell, find the Bully VPK and install it. You should now see the new Bully application installed on your PS Vita. Go ahead and launch it. Now the first launch does take a little bit of time, so just be patient. And that's it. Bully is now installed on your PS Vita, and after the first longer boot, you should be able to jump straight back into Bulworth Academy anytime you want. Before you dive in, just remember this port is built from Bully Anniversary Edition, the mobile version. It includes the full story, extra missions, and classes from Scholarship Edition, plus all the enhanced graphics and content that came with the mobile release. So yeah, that's the whole process to get Bully Anniversary Edition running on your PS Vita. As long as you have your files in the right folders and your plugins are all set up, you should be able to boot straight into the game without any extra steps. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.